Hello friends, at the beginning of this video, I urge you, especially those who have not yet subscribed to my channel, and if you are new, please do so. Do like the video and leave a comment, for all this helps me to build the algorithm of this video. So let's begin this interesting motivational video. Dear friends, I'm sure you must have come across certain people in your life who often sound negative and are always discouraging. How do you deal or respond to such kind of people? Listen to this fascinating story. A bunch of tiny frogs arranged for a running competition. The goal was to reach the top of a very high tower. A big crowd had gathered around the tower to see the race and cheer on the contestants. The race began. Honestly, no one in the crowd believed that the tiny frogs would reach the top of the tower. Statements were heard such as, "Oh, way too difficult. They will never make it to the top. The tower is too high. No chance of anyone succeeding." The tiny frogs began collapsing one by one, except for those who, in a fresh wave of energy, were climbing higher and higher. The crowd continued to yell, "It is too difficult. No one will make it." More tiny frogs got tired and gave up, but one wouldn't give up. He continued higher and higher and higher. At the end, everyone else had given up climbing the tower, but this one particular tiny frog, after a very big effort, was the only one who reached the top of the tower. Now comes the most interesting part. Then all the other tiny frogs surely wanted to know how this one particular frog managed to do it. A contestant asked the tiny frog how he found the strength to succeed and reach the goal. It turned out, my dear friends, that the winner, tiny frog, was deaf. When you begin your journey to achieve something in life, there could be various hurdles, but one of the greatest hurdles could be the negative vibes from certain people. Never listen to such people's tendencies to be negative or pessimistic, because they take your most wonderful dreams away from you, as they don't want you to move higher in life. Never forget that words have power. Everything you hear and read will affect your actions. Therefore, always be positive, and above all, believe yourself, and be deaf when people tell you that you cannot fulfill your dreams. God bless you.